Alright, it is Monday morning, time to start the week off right. I'm gonna go out for a run. Normally, I would be wearing these earbuds. These are the Beats X. I made a video about them not too long ago. Feel free to check that video out. I'll link it down below. But if I'm gonna be running on a Monday morning, might as well try something new out, right? So, a company sent these out to me. They're called the Jabees BTwins, and they've got some decent reviews over on Amazon, but a price point of 99 bucks, and that's exactly what I paid for my Beats X. So I'm curious to see what these sound like. Taking a look at some of the specs here on the side, they're Bluetooth 4.1, meaning they can do multi-point. It says up to 4 hours of talk time, up to 3 hours of music playback, up to 60 hours of standby time with HD stereo. And this is one of the big ones back here. It has Liquipel. It has a lifetime warranty against sweat. It has a water-resistant nano coating. And as you can probably tell from the front of the box, this is another pair of the truly wireless, completely wireless earbuds. So you're gonna stick one in each ear and they're not gonna have anything to connect them to each other. I always find it to be kind of cool, but I'm really just curious to see if, for the price point, the $100 price point, if it's gonna be worth that. So, inside of the box, you get some artwork covering over here. You get a little carrying and charging case for them. You just pop it open right here. This is where the earbuds are going to fit to charge them, as well as just to carry them and store them, with a power button and some LEDs. Push the button, you can see 4 LEDs across there. And on the back, there's actually a belt clip and a micro USB charging port. So technically you could keep these with you, just clip them to your pocket or something. Here we've got the earbuds. It's gonna be a little hard to see it there, but it does have a clear marking on it. This one says R, the other one says L. There are buttons on the back of each one. They have silicone ear tips on them, as well as these little wings to help keep them in your ear. But moving on down the package, there's also a little box that says accessories inside, which has got a bunch of documentation, reference guide, and everything in there. And actually there's a thing in here about getting the optimal signal performance. Put it in your left pocket, face the screen towards your body, or wear it in an armband pouch on your left arm, which means that due to their size, these probably don't have particularly great signal. A lot of times when I'm running, I keep the phone in my left hand, and sometimes when you start walking, you might take the phone down to your side just to sort of rest a little bit, and what that's implying is you're gonna lose signal when you do that. Good to know. It also comes with a bunch of silicone ear tips, as well as some more of these ear tips with the wings on them, and a flat micro USB charging cable. And there's also a 2-step to connect BTwins guide in here. So it says turn them on, press and hold the multifunction button for 3.5 seconds. The LED lights flash red. The left channel turns into pairing mode with mobile automatically, and then search for them through your device. So I'm guessing they will automatically pair to one another. So in theory, if we go ahead and hold the buttons here for 3.5 seconds, the LEDs on there turn blue, and I missed it there, but they did flash red, so they did pair to one another, and they're going back and forth on which one flashed. This is saying blue and red, which means it's ready for pairing. So let me go ahead and pair this up to my iPhone. By the way, BTwins does show up in my other devices, and it's probably about time to go ahead and see how they sound. And I heard it say that it is connected. Oh. So yeah, not gonna be a huge fan of that. You can see they're sticking way out, and I'm really curious to see how well they will stay in my ears. Just find some music on YouTube real quick and see what these sound like. Maybe that new Macklemore song. It's got good bass, and they get decently loud. If anything, they may be a little bass heavy. Listen to some Sesame Street, the little one always watches that. I don't know, that's not bad. Just very initial impressions of the sound quality. It's a little bass heavy, but I know a lot of people would enjoy that. I'm really curious to see how well these are gonna stay in my ears. I have been able to run with the Beats X in my ears without any problems quite a few times, without needing the wings, but I switched over to using these foam ear tips. Makes the sound quality better, makes the bass better. I'll probably try to find a link for these down below. These little ear tips go on just about anything. And looking at the tip here, I may actually even be able to put them on these. But for this first time, I'll go ahead and just try it like it is. So I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and get into the rest of my running clothes and head out, and we'll see how they turn out. And as far as charging is concerned, I went ahead and just placed the 2 earbuds down in here. They kind of just fit down in there. There's 2 little magnetic pins. They're not exactly magnetic, but they're pogo pins. And you put it down in there, you close it up, and then you tap the button. You can see red lights right here, blue for the battery level indicator. So it apparently is charging at this point, although this was at 4 when I first turned it on, and now it looks like it's at 2, so not sure how long that's gonna last. It said, I think, 4 charges. All right, 1 mile in so far. Neither of these have fallen out, and the audio quality is good. It feels like this one, at least, is about to fall out, but I think that little flap is holding it in place appropriately. Still, the foam tips would probably make a pretty big difference. All right, that's 2 miles. So far, same update. They feel like they're falling out. The audio quality is good. And their recommendations about signal strength were pretty accurate. When I hold the phone down at my side, it loses connectivity. Put it in my pocket, hold it up, perfectly fine. And I'm back, and I'm super sweaty. These, I would say, held up pretty well. surprisingly well. For the price point, for the $100 price, not sure if I would necessarily recommend them at that. If you can find a coupon for them, and I'll look out to see if I can find one myself, if maybe the company has sent me one, or if I can just find one out there. I think they're a pretty decent option. The biggest problems with them are, one, the battery life. There's going to be a lot of people that 3 hours of battery life is not going to be anywhere near enough, if it even lasts that long. The other sort of issue is that, one, they tend to kind of fall out, and two, they stick out an awful lot, as you can see. I haven't tried them out for phone calls or anything yet, but I don't normally make or take phone calls while I'm running, so I'm not really that concerned about that. And again, I will put a link to where you can find these little foam ear tips down below, because that might make a pretty drastic difference in terms of staying in your ear and forming a good seal to make the sound quality even better. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I gotta run through the shower. I am pouring sweat. Thank you guys as always for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, hit thumbs down if you didn't like the video, or if you didn't like the product, that's fine. And hit the subscribe button. It's way over there if you are not already subscribed to the channel, so you do get notified when I put out new videos. I do them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as time permits. But again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to Jabees for sending these out again to take a look at, and I will see you again next time.